had a little bit of trouble getting around some lap cars, but now he's gotten through. Here he is trying to go around Ryan Newman. Newman in his 51 has been fast. A lot of contact right there. That's not going to make Newman move over. Newman's been really quick tonight in this 51 car, and that's allowed Harvick to close the gap. And now Reddick is free, able to pull back away from Kevin Harvick in the 4 car. Every time he gets within a car length or 2 of the leader, this place goes crazy. Harvick now is going to slow down coming to pit road. He's going to try to leapfrog. The 45 is going to try to slow down.
Newman slides sideways, and that's probably going to bring out the caution. The 4 was the on pit road before the caution came out.
Service. Let's take a look at what happens. We see Kevin Harvick right here coming to pit road. The 51 gets jacked up behind the 45, somehow loses control. And now the real key is, where's the red light? Well, right there, you can see it.
So the 45 slows down. He sees the 4 pitting. He says, I'm going to try to slow down and make it to pit road, but that was an impossible thing. Newman had nowhere to go. Here's the 45 riding on board. He's trying to downshift to get to pit road and then decides against it.
And that is Charles Plank. He's the tire carrier. And I'm hearing, Josh, you've got him?
Yeah, down here with Charles Plank, and he's watching the replay there. What was going through your mind when that was happening on pit road?
I thought I could clear it.
Let's get paid, and history would say.
Oh, around goes to 38.
29 car up against the wall.
Kyle Sieg. Now Ryan.
Oh, we got
Sieg.
a 39 cars around. Down here in the corner. Sorry, there's the 39 car. He just got turned around there.
You have to focus on your pit road speed. Basically, you get about 10 seconds while you're sitting in the...
Oh! And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. sends Kamui Kobayashi.
Knowing that we could potentially get another caution flag.
Watch at the top of your screen there in the circle. Just got a little bit congested there, and you saw, was that 0-2 of Space Beans into the wall a little bit?
Like he was riding along the outside wall, then maybe the 22 of Mason Maggio saw that, backed off, and maybe got a little nudge from behind.
But early in this run, the bottom's going to be where you.
Oh, we got a spin on the front straightaway, the 6.
He's going to hit the inside wall hard.
Contact.
Hard into the inside pit wall.
Brandon Poole somehow gets turned around on the front straightaway.
Car's killed, guys.
The 6, does he get loose here? Or get some help from behind? Yeah, down the front straightaway, he just comes across the nose of the 39 car.
Now he's in the grass, and the car just does not slow down in the grass the way it does on the asphalt. And unfortunately, it turns head on to the wall, but thank goodness no people were sitting on that pit wall or near that pit wall. Yeah, a little too high, a little too early. That's going to be a really good groove later in the race, but just contact, and then Cindric just didn't expect him to be in the wall slowing up that much, and just hitting really hard right here, guys. That's a lot of contact.
Bill, early in the going, when you're that deep in the pack, if you don't make a big move on the restart, it's tough sledding after that.
Gets so much harder to pass him as you see. Oh, contact!
Stuart Friesen is around. That'll bring out our first caution of the night. Green flag is in the air once again.
Look at that mess behind him.
Oh my goodness, what are we, 8
6,
wide?
7, 8 wide.
Look at Ben Rhodes getting squeezed there.
Down into turn 1, Christian Eckes checks out. You see the 88, Matt Crafton, welcome to the top 10.
Look at Corey Heim squeezing up through the middle of trucks. Look at that battle. There's Heim down on the bottom.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. They did have great long run speed. And
Caution's out.
Oh, right. Cole Custer.
Talk about 1.
It looked like he ran over something. There was something. We saw smoke fly to the right side of the car.
Well, they said caution for debris, and then he wrecked, I think.
Yeah.
What did he
Look at the damage on the right front.
Hit the wall.
Everything's fine, and then whatever it is sitting in the racetrack.
Right there.
Oh, looks like a tire carcass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at that right there. I mean, that is a huge piece of debris. I agree, Jeff. Maybe a tire carcass off another car, and then watch. He hits it, and that's the damage on the front nose. And then just like that, the 00 turns right. Well, that's what they said a week ago. Basically, the comments after Darlington, where they had a slow qualifying effort and were just okay during the race.
I'm getting a flat or something.
Oh, he's wrecking.
Sure enough, into the wall he goes. The 19. He called it.
Hang up there. Hang up there.
job. But he has to somehow get through these next 4. You got to be very careful racing this 19 here.
Oh, and into the wall hard, the 8, Josh Berry, as well as Sam Mayer in the 1. More contact behind him. Ryan Sieg in the 39 is around.
3 Junior Motorsports cars. Big fire under the hood for the 8 of Josh Berry. But right here they bang. And now watch this. Before he hits the 1, there are sparks underneath the rear bumper, which I wonder if the 8 didn't cut a right front, because it just seemed to really go straight.
Here's a great shot of it. Come off turn 4. The 1 comes down and makes a little bit of contact.
I'd love to see what Josh has to say, but it wouldn't shock me if he says, we banged, and then I went in there and the right front was soft. Yeah, because Josh Berry is a great race car driver. I don't think he's going to misjudge it. I'm sure he's not that upset with the 1. I'm sure he's not happy they banged on the straightaway, but
On in, and it's just a hard pass.
Cautions come out. 51 is around. So Clement's going to try to get back, headed the right direction.
you're going to be able to, right here at the top of your screen, let's see what happens. Can't really tell. 51 and 38 just gets both spun around.
Run for Allgaier. Allgaier up to 4th. Junior starting to fall back. He's got a fire. Said he was on fire.
Oh yeah, he's on fire. There's smoke in the right side of the car. You see the smoke coming from somewhere. I'm not sure what's going on.
He's ready to jump out. He said, oh, he wants one of the safety officials to come over. They're not going to do it. He's jumping out of the car.
He's gone to another team. Another team has come to assist him.
And remember, he's trying to get out of there as fast as he can, but he doesn't do this every week.
That's a 20 pit box, guys. John Hunter Nemechek's crew was sitting on the wall. Junior pulled up. He waved over to him. They jumped out to help him.
You see he's looking at his right leg, so something around the tunnel or the shifter boot. Something's gone back with the 88. We're going to have to get an update. I'm sure we're going to hear from him soon. Second lane here off 2.
Yeah, everybody's been pushing that second lane. They've been opening that racetrack up, but still, it's like dancing on a razor blade. If you just go over it by a few inches, there is no grip. Hey, look at the winning nets down right there.
Yeah. Yeah, NASCAR will take a look at that for sure, Jeff.
Yeah, that's odd.
Christopher Bell, the playoff driver, spent the stage 1 laps in the top 10. Stage 2 has not been this kind. Right now in 18th. What's going on with the car?
Tight.
Trying to continue that move forward. You see the battle for the lead off turn 4.
Byron went to the top in 3 and 4. That gave Blaney the bottom. Blaney took it. Byron a big side draft trying to slow the 12 down.
Limiting how much Blaney could come up the racetrack on that entry to 1.
Oh, they're tight off the 2.
Little side draft down the back straightaway. Byron trying to get the side draft off the 12 car. He's going to make that work. 12 to the bottom, dives down in. Pin to the bottom of the racetrack. Beautiful corner by Blaney right here.
Can he stay in the gas, drifting up the racetrack? He can. Did not have to lift it all to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to break the draft.
And the 5's going to chase him in, to your point, Jeff. He cannot allow the 12 to get a lap. Look at the 5 gain to the rear bumper.
Oh, the 5 into the water.
The fire, Rick.
Yeah,
on
we
pit
got
road.
Yeah, gas can has come out onto pit road, and we're seeing the fire there. It got drug out into the middle of pit road, and a big fire.
Hey, you said before the race that we would see things we've never seen before. All right, here we go.
Oh my, now we're really seeing something.
Oh, this is so good right here. This is.
Can they not just push it with another truck or?
It's a good-looking car.
We're going to put it on display,
Marty.
Rick, you got to love the Martinsville fans. They're literally in 1 and 2 cheering the tow truck about to tow the pace car. That's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, huge damage on the 8 car running 8th. This is both RCR cars in an accident. Austin Dillon had a wheel come off. The 8 car had this issue of some sort he was trying to nurse, and you saw it live from the onboard camera of Brad Keselowski. The 8 just got in there and spun around.
Remember this 8 car last year with Tyler Reddick driving and won the race. So Kyle Busch came into here expecting a good run. And he's going to back this thing all the way down the racetrack, Steve. He's trying to do minimal damage to the car by doing this. This is what he's thinking.
A good sign that the car did fold up and absorb some of that impact, but because of that, you see with the result. The result is a car that is severely damaged. It'll be shocking if they can keep this car going. They're going to be on the damaged vehicle policy from right now. They've entered the yellow line. 7 minutes is all they have to try to make something out of this. Now, I'm scared to say they're done because I said that about Christopher Bell a couple months ago, and he came back and ran inside like the top 15 just to prove us all wrong. So I'm going to give this 8 crew credit. Let's see what kind of magic they can do, and it would take magic. But then it breaks the toe link, and you think that's what causes the eventual spin?
Well, you know, that's difficult to tell, but sometimes, Steve, when the car gets in the wall, it just sucks it into the wall. You can't get away from it. It just keeps banging back into it. And then, yes, I think it did break the toe link, and that's why it ultimately spun.
First caution out here at Homestead Miami Speedway.